Hey, good afternoon everyone. Sorry for being late. Got something to do, but here I am, fear not, and I think we can just jump into Chordie. There's still some stuff left. So yesterday I think we finished with this one. That was supposed to be our extension for, I think it was supposed to be for volume and for magnetic encoder. Yeah, exactly. So I did manage to print this thing. How does it look like? Yeah, this is the switch, and that's not the part. Okay, yeah, so more or less that's the whole thing. Yeah, so it's kind of okay. I can show you in a while. Let me just take a look if everything is running okay. Yeah, seems about right. Okay, so going back. So it looks like this. Seems to be okay. What I like about it is that this mount gives us really nice click. You can hear it maybe like this. Yeah, very nice tactile feeling for if you would like to mute it. Today, what we will be doing today, we will have to continue with all those extensions that we have to like adapt to the new version. So good thing is that we will have a unified size for all of them. So volume, trackpad, trackball, everything will be the same diameter. Hopefully maybe this will pay out in the future if I decide to make a PCB. So having this same size should allow to make a reversible PCB, so we won't have to spend that much money on ordering like left and right. Something like what we did before. We are kind of very close. Technically we have like half of the board done already. So yeah, at this point that is not that much important. What is important that this one is kind of okay so far, but we have to find a way how to mount magnet on top of it. So, and this is of course smaller version from the previous part, but the magnet is here. So we need to find a way how to get it kind of attached over here. And before I was using bearings like this. I think this one's a little bit too small, but at the same time there was some issue with it. Yeah, I think it didn't really print that well. I have an impression that it's like a little bit like squashed on one side. Yeah, looks like on this side it's shorter than on the left, and was giving kind of like a wobbly rotation for that. Yeah, well, okay, so we need to figure out if we can use this bearing, or maybe we should use a different one. I had some reprint. Yeah, I tried reprinting. This is not the first one. I might have an issue with the printer, which is kind of odd because only this part is kind of crooked like this. So if I don't have a mount for it, sadly, anywhere. I had it somewhere. So like while you rotate it, it kind of looks, yeah, you can really tell that it's crooked a little. The issue might be that I was printing it like this, upside down, because of the shaft over here. And yeah, maybe, I mean, the design is kind of okay. I think the issue might be that when it's printed like this, upside down, maybe there is like not enough surface that is like holding the whole thing to the print board. To the print bed. So maybe it kind of, you know, when it's cooling down, maybe it kind of like flexes up because I have this like huge holes over here for the finger, which I don't want to lose. But if we go with this one, so it's gonna be much larger like than this, so maybe this will work in the future. Yeah, so today we will try to mount it somehow. We're gonna start with like a simple mock-up in Design Spark Mechanical. We see how it goes. So we already have some mounts done, so should be kind of fast. Yeah, and then we have a trackpad and trackball to attach still, and then we have to do the wire canals inside Chordie. So yeah, there's still plenty of work to do. So most probably it will span on Friday as well. Yeah, okay, not to worry too much. We'll see how it goes. We will play by ear. Yeah, so we had this design somewhere, if I can find it. Of course, there's so much mess over here, like at least 2 or 3 different projects in one. The good thing is that I can find parts that I need, and the bad thing is that there's so much stuff that I don't really know where to look. I think extensions over here, and volume OLED, no, not really. Okay, this volume, yeah. Okay, let's see, what do we have over here? Okay, there's a mount. Yeah, something like this. Okay, well, this one is for the small bearing. Okay, maybe we can give it a shot. So, where are we? This is our trackpad, so not this one. Okay, PCBs for the encoders, so I'm gonna leave it like here. Okay, so we have a switch holder, so that's the bottom part. Okay, so let's call it bearing holder. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Okay, for now, let's hide it. Okay, there are 2 parts over here. Which one? Okay, so this is separate. All right. Let's try to align this thing. Okay. Maybe let's have a PCB. Is it here? Okay, it's here. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, so this one was for previously, this was supposed to hold the mouse encoder, which we won't be using this time around, so I think we can close this, but at the same time I think I will need to like get rid of it like totally. Okay. It makes me think most probably I won't be able to have these 2 as one part because... Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, this one is kind of useless. Okay, we are over here. Okay, I think I should move it. Let's move it to the edge of this part, so it should be easier to draw something. Okay, so we are like this. So definitely we're gonna need a circle from here and to here. Okay, so that is one thing. So now, okay, now we need to mount it somehow. It looks like the screws from here, they don't really stick that much, so I think we can leave it like this. It looks kind of maybe not too professional because like M3 is a little bit too big, but I don't think we should worry too much about it. No one will be able to tell, like it's gonna be closed anyway. but it works nice and it's a good hold and looks like it's even good length, so they don't really come out from this side. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this. Okay, we're gonna leave it. Alrighty. So the question is how it should be mounted. Like, should we make it I think it should be flexible, right? Because we're gonna be pushing it. So if we make it like if we make like a field circle, so that might prevent it from pressing the switch that will be underneath, because like the whole thing needs to flex, right? So when this comes like this and we have a volume knob, so like the whole thing needs to press like this. Yeah, so how about we do it like this? Maybe I can use this one, and that is a little bit too much. Okay, so from here, something like this. Where is the midpoint over here? Oh, come on. Should be. Okay, got it. So yeah, right. Let's see what will come out of this. I don't want these two. Okay. So let's pull it up. Let's make it 1.2. So this one as well. Okay, so the question now is like, how are we gonna push it? A surface that I don't want. Okay, let's make the knob. Okay, for the knob, I think I can steal the shaft, right? This one will be handy. I think this one was meant for this bearing. Okay. Yeah, I need a different shaft. Luckily I have it done, because we need one that will come with a magnet inside. Let's yank the whole knob. Okay, this is... It makes me wonder, what is the size of this? 2705. So maybe I can expand it. Let's do 2705. Okay. And the inner one is what? 18. Okay, let's change this to 18. So how far do we want it from the MCU? So I mean from the sensor. So that is that's the sensor. Let's do point, I don't know, 0.1. I think it would be better to check the specs. Alrighty, what did they say? What is the minimum? Okay, air gap. I think that's the part. So minimum is 0.5. Okay, typical 1 millimeter. All right, so that is not good, I think. So let's do like this. If we do it like 1 millimeter. I can move it a little bit over here. I think this one will have to make a copy around, or maybe not. Okay, not important right now. Okay, it would be nice if I could just drop the... If I could find the bearing somewhere, we could drop it, so I will be able to tell, like, how does it look like. Maybe I have it over here somewhere. It would be nice if there was a search for different components. I know there is a bearing somewhere. I don't think that is the bearing, or maybe it is. If I can get this one out. Let's take a look. So what is the size? Okay, 4 millimeters by 11. And this one is what? Okay, this one is 10. Okay. Okay, I think it would be faster if I just do it. Let's call it small bearing. That one was what, 11 millimeters. Alrighty. So outside is 11. And the inside is what? 4.9. Kind of odd. Okay, and the height was, I think it was 4 millimeters. Yep. Yeah, I think this one is meant for this. Okay, 553. Yes, that's gonna be quite tight for it. Okay, where did I put? I think by accident, I must have deleted the sensor. Okay, I'm not sure how it happened, but we can do it quickly. What was it? What was the height? 3.2, 3.3. Let's make it 3.3. It was from the bottom. .6. Okay, so is this one part now? Nope. Now it should be safer. So this is our bearing. This is our bearing. Okay, let's take a look on the knob itself. Okay, so the knob is kind of... Oh, alright, so it's gonna be... So we can't use this one because it won't fit the magnet inside. It's too small. Okay. Okay, that is too bad. Okay, so goodbye. Okay, I need to check. I think I had a different bearing somewhere. Yeah, I have a bigger one. Slightly. So that is the old one, and that's the new one. So we have more space. What's the height? I think they are both 4 millimeters. Oh, this one is 3.5. And this one is 4. Okay, so this one is taller. Okay, 3.5. Okay, so the good thing is that most probably we will be able to fit in. Yeah. It kind of sticks to it. So it will go through with the magnet, so that is okay. But I wonder how it's gonna hold. Looks like it's a magnet is catching up with it. And this might be a problem as well. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, I think we should take a look on AliExpress if there are any other interesting bearings. We can do it in the meantime. First we'll try to add this one. Maybe it will work. Okay, so we need to do something about this thing. Okay, let's remove this and that. What I would like to do is to chop off a shaft from the whole knob. Then we can adjust the height without any issues. Let's drop a plane, and if I cut it out like this, yeah, should be good. This is a separate part now. Let's rename it. Shaft magnet, okay. And these two can stick together. What is the size? Okay, so this one is 12. Okay, that is 12, and inside 7. Okay, it's almost 9. I mean 8, sorry. 793, 794. Okay, so hopefully if we make it 8, it should be okay. And the height is 3.5. Yeah, more or less 3.5. Okay, 3.5 like this. Okay, we have to change name, so we need a bearing 12 millimeters. I mean, we need a mount for 12. Okay, inside is 8. So this one should be, so if inside is 6, that's like 12, so it's gonna be 13.2 by 2. Is that okay? Oh, it's 0.6. 6, 7, 2. Okay, 1.2. Okay, so that should be okay. So the edge is 0.6 over here. Okay, let's take a look. How does it? Okay, so we have to move shaft quite a bit. So typical was 1 millimeter. Okay, so it has to be like this. Okay, we don't have to do anything else. Okay, so this is how it looks like if we do a section with the knob. So over here we have 1 millimeter, so we're not gonna change anything. Okay, so if we want to fit it in, okay, let's take a look. Looks like we'll have to change almost everything, because like shaft over here, okay, can I make it bigger? So this is 4 millimeters. If I do it like this, can I make it 4? Okay, it looks alright. I need those holes because it's difficult to remove the magnet later on. So let's do it like this. This one will be 4.7, I mean 2.7. I will make a copy and we'll change this one to 4 millimeters. How about we move this a little bit higher up? Let's add 1 millimeter. So now it makes me think how it's gonna work when we push it, because like there's nothing over here, empty space, so this won't be pushing at all. Although we can change that, maybe. It makes you look, we won't be able to push with the shaft. Okay, but there will be over here. So this part is like touching each other. So maybe if we push, this will push as well. Maybe it will transfer the movement. Let's do all the holes. So there is one more thing, because we need to somehow make it lock in on the bearing. We need something over here. Maybe I bring back the bearing. Right. So the bearing is over here, and we need something to fill the space over here. How can we do that? How about, okay, maybe we can do it like this. I think this part, maybe let's lift it up by 0.4 so that the knob won't be scratching on it. Then maybe we can copy this part and fill it. Makes me wonder. Okay. Something like this, I suppose. Or no, okay, it can't be like this because it will be scratching. I think this needs to be a little bit lower, maybe instead, like 0.4 below. And then from the top, we can make something like that will fit the bearing size. So maybe this will give it like a smooth motion. Although technically it should be even smaller than that. Okay, so this should technically work like this. So we have bearing, that's the inside of the shaft. Magnet will come here, and then from the top this should like lock in around, but at the same time, okay, so we have the bearing mount over here. Well, nothing is stopping us from making this a little bit larger. Let's see if I can, because we still need to have openings, or maybe we'll be able to take out the magnet from here. Okay, maybe I will leave it like that. We can always fix it later. This one is 18, this one's 2705. 705, let's make it minus 0.6. Yeah, we can make like a very thin wall, because we don't really need it right now to be like too thick. All I would like to do is just to see how it's gonna hold. Maybe we can make it even a little bit shorter. What is the height from now? 6.3. Okay, I'm gonna make it like 2.4. Yeah, this way you'll be able to see like what is happening over here, how everything fits. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna change anything. Okay, so this should be our knob for the magnetic encoder. I think it should be okay. One can close right now. Alright, so the knob is done. Oh, the bearing holder. Do we need to do anything else? I think I already have this part. This one is done, so it should fit on top, actually on the bottom of this one that we have right here. Okay. I wonder how the knob will come out. Okay. Give me a sec, I just need to check if there's enough PLA in the box. I think I was running low. I will be right back. It seems like there should be enough, at least for now. This is a small print, so it shouldn't take long. Okay, so we are kind of stuck with this one. This won't be needed. Yeah, we were supposed to take a look what are the other bearings that we could use. Because I have one that is used for rollerblades, I don't think I have it anywhere. It's a standard one that you can buy in every sports shop. Okay, over here we have some various sizes. What is the inside minimum? We need what? 6 millimeters? 12? I think this is too big. Okay, radius 6. Okay, so diameter we need 12 on the inside. Oh, something like this. Rubber seal, not too expensive. Oh, these are also nice, but I think this might be expensive. Okay, these are hybrid and full ceramic. Okay, not that bad. Okay, but I think all of them are kind of tapered. This is the size of this thing. This look even better. Inner 17, outer 26. Also, this one would be even okay, I suppose. 26, we have 2705. And 5 millimeters thickness. Okay, this looks interesting. Alright. Let's take a look if you would like to add it over here. Where are we? Okay, let's call it bearing. This one would be what? Let's make it 26. So 26. So this one is okay. 26, and for us, all right, we have radius 26, kind of. So it's 54. So we can technically. I was thinking we can make like a bigger one. Is there anything that is like 50 maybe? There is something 52, 7 millimeters, so this might work. 52, and for us is what? We have 54, 55. Alright, let's take a look. So that would be 52 millimeters. And the inner is 40, right? Small d over here. So that's the inner diameter. So this should be 40, right? Over here. It's kind of thick. Yeah, right. Then we'll have screws over here. So it's 7 millimeters, like this. What is offset? Okay, 7 millimeters. That's the offset. 7 millimeters, really? That doesn't look like 7. More like 3. Ah, 1.5. Not sure what it was showing. Well, how would we mount something like that? Especially when we have screws over here. Well, basically we could make something like this, like a holder, like something like that. So the bearing will go in, and this would be like a tiny wall that will be holding it, and then we would need some kind of a spacer on the bottom, so the screws will go in. Okay, let's take a look. How's the print going? Okay, halfway done, kind of 14 minutes, hard to believe. Okay, let's see. We don't really have much space over here. All this kind of sucks because there will be not enough space for the wall. And this is like 1.105. Something like this. Let's say that would be one edge, but this one we can make it a bit higher. Yeah, so something like this. So this should maybe be maybe able to hold the bearing. Okay, but yeah, right. So my mistake. It can't be like this. We have to get rid of this circle. Because if you do it like this, it's gonna block it. So yeah, then we could have like the inner one. That will be keeping the bearing in place. Then we can make the knob something like this. Okay, beautiful. And then, for example, okay, there's not enough. Okay, it's not much space. We have only like 1 millimeter. So for this wall would be just 1 millimeter. Then we won't be needing this one over here because the bearing would be mounted outside, right? So the holder would be kind of over here. Although nothing is stopping us, we can leave it like this. We can even have like 2 bearings to add the stability to the whole thing. Alright, but before we even do something like that, how does it look like with the screws? Okay, not so bad. I think it should work, maybe. Maybe we can get it to work. Then this whole thing would need to be a little bit higher, and then we can hide the screws. Okay, well then there is the question, like, how are we gonna press the whole thing? Because, yeah, right, that's the issue. Because if we have it sitting like this on the sides, and we're gonna have the knob over here, so if I press it like that, hardly, I mean, nothing will actually happen because like those sides, they don't flex, only this part is flexing. So it will hold everything in place. We can't really press it with the shaft over here. Well, even if we could, I mean, there's no problem. Of course, we can make the shaft a little bit longer and then just press the magnet a little bit higher up. So the magnet will be still 1 millimeter above the sensor. But then it still won't flex. This won't flex at all. This will be holding everything like rigid. So are we stuck with small bearings in the center? It would seem so. I think it would seem so. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping we can make it work somehow. Yeah, it won't flex, definitely. Like this whole thing, the bearing will be too stiff. And also, like, we can't really make the shaft longer, because if it will be like rubbing on the sensor all the time, it's gonna kind of how to call it? It will slowly wear it off, because like PLA. So one thing we will have to give up. Either PLA will give up or the sensor. So after some time, it won't be touching anymore. It will just like peel off or scrape off. Okay, so I think this one is no go. So we are stuck with these small ones. Maybe we can find something a little bit bigger. Okay, so this one is smaller, right? This one is 30 by 42. By 7. Okay, so this one is still a little bit bigger. We need something that would fit inside this. So it would be like on this part. So when we press, it would make the whole thing go down. Especially this part. So this inner diameter is like 36. And this one is, what's the size? Okay, 30 by 42, so it's too big still. I mean, the inner diameter would be fine, but the outer is too big. Not. We have something over here. Okay, 32. Okay, 37 might be a little bit too much, I'm afraid, but 32? Okay, so it's 20 inner and 32 by 7. Okay, let's take a look if it's gonna fit. This one is, what is it? 32 millimeters. It's 32 by 20, right? No, it's kind of thick. By 7. Okay, it looks nothing like on the picture. Millimeters over here, or maybe it only looks this thick. Yeah, but this should be okay because it fits around. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, so just like with the other one, we could have, we could even extend this maybe to hold it on the inside. And then, for example, like if we had the knob on top, so the knob could be like this, doesn't have to be like all the way, maybe like 1.2 or something, then over here, and then maybe just like something like this, so it would be easy to remove. Okay, this makes more sense, and then we don't have to really worry about the screws anymore. Okay, this might even work. I think I will order this later. Save it somewhere. Just in case I lose it. Yeah, this looks kind of promising. It's not that tall, just 7 millimeters, so it's okay. We should be able to build something around it. So for example, let's see if we go like this. Let's make 0.05. And from this, let's make, I don't know, let's make 2.4. Okay, it's gonna be quite big. Yeah, something to hold it, so let's make it like 2.4. Yeah. So that would be like the inner part that will be holding it. Let's call it holder. And we can mock up maybe the knob, kind of, in a way. Let's see. So the knob will be like this. Let's move it up, let's say from the top. I think it would need to be a little bit, oh maybe not, okay. Let's make it 1.2. Let's pull it minus 1.2. This should be what? Okay, this is 1.2. Let's make distance like 0.4, so that would be like 2 layers above. Then we can, okay, let's do it like this. From this one, let's do 0.5. And from here, let's do maybe 1.2. So that will be the part that will be holding it from the inside, something like this. And then let's do one more circle. This one, and make it 1.2 or maybe 2.4. 1.2. Doesn't have to be this thick now. And let's say if we pull it, let's take a look on the section. And I think the print just finished. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so something like this. Okay, this needs to be... Can I move it right now? No, I can't move it. Okay, this one is not tall enough. Yeah, but basically, okay, this part should help us keep the bearing in place. And then this part will be responsible for attaching the knob. And as you can see, there is like plenty of space over here from the screw. This is where the screw will be. So we still have some space. So we don't have to worry about the screws either. And then I'm hoping that if I press the whole thing, because it's not really on the edge, like the bigger one. So this part, this whole part actually over here, should flex as well. So this should allow us to push the button, maybe, if we are lucky. Okay, let's take a look. I just wanted to fix this one thing. It's not. Let's do maybe this one. 2.4, maybe 1.2. Maybe 1.6, because we had it like there was 0.4 from the top, small distance, small gap. So let's do this 0.4. Okay, now it should look better. Not like this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. So then we still need to. We're gonna have to do something about this. I think we should put like maybe 0.4, so the whole thing won't like go down. Okay, but that is not important right now. We can fix it maybe later. Let's take a look what we have printed right now. Okay, here we are. So the bearing goes in here and probably it won't fit, of course. Why would it fit? Okay. Looks like I overestimated the size of this hole. Okay, so the inside is kind of alright. Had it fit, would be kind of okay. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to remove it later on. It looks like this. Okay, I think my theory was correct, because this one is not crooked anymore. I think it's maybe this. Hard to tell at this point if like. Yeah, looks like it's even. It's not wobbly. Yeah, but it's so easy to rotate. Look. Oh, so cool. At this point, I'm not quite sure if it's a good idea to have it attached to magnetic encoder, because it might be too loose, maybe. Okay, so so this will be going like this. One part goes here, and then we have this on top. Yeah. Yeah, so we can still push it. Well, perfect. That is great, actually. I am not quite happy with those layers over here, because we're gonna have like 1 and 2. Well, actually just 2. Maybe we can try to create like a tiny edge, let's say like 0.5, to hide these, so they will just go like inside. Yeah, but this kind of seems to be working okay. Okay, let's take a look if we can get the magnet inside. Oh, maybe getting it inside is not that difficult, getting it out. That might be the problem, because like over here, you see I have a good access, so I can just yank it from there. Besides, it's not that... Oh, come on, come out. This will help. No, not really. Okay, too long. That is too soft. I almost got it out. Okay, maybe I can grab it with pliers. Got it. Okay. Oh, I thought I lost the knob. Okay, so we can still get it inside. No, it fell out. Okay. Yeah, so it seems to be fine, I suppose. I think we can still work on the height of this whole thing. I think it's too tall. Definitely we can shrink the shaft, make it shorter. Yeah, but it's so smooth. Okay, but it's not moving on its own. The mouse encoder was a little bit better because it wasn't that like smooth. It had this kind of like a click to it, when you are rotating it. This one has like almost no resistance. Yeah, but overall, okay, makes me think. I think it's okay. At first I thought that it won't really fit, but now it's okay. It's not too loose. Still can get it out. So maybe it should be fine. I'm really worried that it's too light, that it's gonna... Oh. See. Oh no, it's not really moving, so... Oh no, there is some. See, when I lift my finger, there is oh, like here. And maybe because the table is yeah, maybe table is not really straight. Let's see on a flat surface. One sec. Deliveries. Yeah, okay, so I think this will be okay. Well, I still would like to explore this other bearing, the bigger one. Might be nicer, maybe. Also, yeah, this one is not too wobbly. Yeah, maybe this would have been like a even good... I think I need to revisit the mouse encoder and try it with this bearing, because the smaller bearing was kind of too wobbly. I remember it wasn't working too well. Maybe with this one I would have like more success. Okay, we can do it either on stream or off stream, not quite sure yet. Yeah, but looking at this one, yeah, it's okay. Okay, so we have to fix this one, make the shaft smaller so that the magnet will stay like in place. I mean, you can make it shorter, right? So that was one thing. The other thing, maybe we should take a look. Okay, but the mouse encoder, it wasn't really working well, and the main issue was that the shaft, if we take a look, maybe like this. So for the mouse encoder, shaft was kind of too thin, and the tip, usually it wouldn't print that well. It was kind of like skewed a little, and that was making that a bit difficult to rotate. Okay. Okay, so that's the shaft. How big is the magnet over here? Okay, it's 2 millimeters. So basically, let's do 205. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave those holes over here. Let's take a look. That's the whole shaft. So we can make it smaller. Okay, that's not one part. So if I'm getting it correctly, knob can be starting over here as well, right? We can make it this small. Then the magnet will be here. Let's move this fella. I don't want to remove it right now. So what I will do... Okay, but we have a copy over here. Okay. So I guess we can chop it off. Let's do this one. Okay, it should look like this. Okay, and where is the holder? Yeah, right. We need some space over here, so like 0.4. And how far is it now from... Okay, so this is where the magnet will be. So from magnet to the sensor we have what? Okay, 1.85, because we moved it a little bit. So let's move it by 85. Okay, so 0.85 like this. Okay, so we are slowly running out of... we won't be able to pull it off. I mean, we might have some issues trying to get the magnet out later on. Okay, I think I know what I will do. Let's do it like this. Let's get rid of those holes. Oh, or maybe the other way around. Like this. Yeah, that should do the trick. Why didn't I think about that earlier? Yeah, perfect. So there will be no issue getting out the magnet, right? So that's the knob. And the holder, where is it? That's the bearing. So we have some space from here. That's the mount. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about one thing. Because this way I will press everything down. Let's do it like this. 0.4 this side. and point for this side. Up to failed. Ah, yeah, right, okay. So this needs to go. I will show you in section view what I mean. Like this. Yeah, so without this, I just made these. If I was pressing, so that's the bearing. 1 second. Okay, that's the bearing. Ah, no, okay, so this one is not really needed because we'll be resting on the bearing. Okay, so my bad. So this is not needed, at least here. Okay. So that's the holder. Okay, not this one. Let's make it 0.4. Okay, I'm a little surprised that the finger, this part printed without issues. Okay. So the holder is done. I'm not gonna change the holder right now. Okay, so this is our modified knob. So the magnet will go here. Should be easy to remove because we have like those openings. We increase this one. Okay, what time is it? 10 more minutes. Okay, let's see if we can print that. Oh, hey, how are you, bro? Okay, this one is printing. Oh yeah, slowly getting there, slowly. Yeah, but with this new design, I'm kind of tempted to go back to mouse encoder because it looks like it's more stable. But with the mouse encoder, the issue was that the shaft that was going inside the encoder wasn't really that great. It was always wobbly, so that was a problem. Where is it? Like this. Oh, yeah, right. So that was one thing. Okay, so it looked like this. Oh, I must have messed up something. Okay, why is it so low over here? Okay, that's the base. Yeah, it makes me wonder if we can kind of redesign this to use the bigger bearing. Maybe it will be more stable, like what we have right now. Well, I can't really deny that mouse encoder would be the best because it's the cheapest, the easiest. It doesn't need that many wires because we don't need a VCC. So it will be just, how many, 3, 4 wires maybe. For this one we need 5, okay, one more, it's not that bad, but yeah. Mouse encoder would be a little bit better. Okay, maybe we can give it a shot. I can maybe start, although we're running out of time. It's not even printing. Oh no, it is printing. What is happening? Okay. Okay, it's doing something, whatever. Yeah, I'm really tempted to try. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do mouse encoder like this. So this one, I need only this one. It should be easy to fix maybe if I just change this radius to 2705. Okay, these holes, okay, this need to go. Okay, the inner radius will be what? What's that? 18. Okay, let's try 18 over here and see what happens. Quite flexible. Okay, so this one I need to copy and I will paste it over here. Okay, let's get rid of that. So this one cut, delete, and this one cut. Has it cut already? Oh yeah, right, because that was one part. Okay, but the problem over here is that okay, there was we had a holder somewhere. This switch hole. Oh no, that's not this one. Encoder holder, yeah. Okay, these two parts. Okay, we need to adjust these holes I mean align, not adjust, align with those holes, but okay, so open is off. Okay, I think it will be off because these are kind of... Okay, now it's perfect. Yeah, but we need to move them a little bit because they won't fit over here. That shouldn't be an issue. Okay, let's say if I try to move it, maybe I should change direction. Let's move it by 1.2 maybe from here. Okay, and this one. Let's change direction to this. 1.2. Okay, minus 1.2. Okay. Then we will have to increase this one. Okay, let's do it like this for now. Can I move it? Yeah, should be okay. How big is that? 422. Okay, 422. I like how fast you can redesign things in this app. Okay. Alright, not so bad. I think we have to just lower it a little bit. Okay, I need to check how was it done. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. And because the bearing mount is a little bit higher up. I think I can move it. Something like this. Okay, I think this one is in the center, is it? Yeah, it would seem so. Okay, so let's make a knob for it as well. That should be fast because we can just yank it from the magnetic one and we can just swap shaft and that should do the trick. Yeah, that's the shaft. So okay, we need this and this. Okay, no shaft. I think I got the bearing. 0.4 like before. That will be our shaft over here. Okay, kind of curious like how it's gonna pan out. Let's see. Okay, so I think the shaft is a little bit, and the shaft is a little bit too low probably, and we have to make it a little bit thicker. Okay, like this. So from okay, so the radius over here is 4 millimeters. So I think we can change that to 4. And okay, one more thing I need to check to make it like complete. What was the distance from the original shaft to the mouse encoder over here? So that's our shaft. And okay, there should be encoder holder. Okay, this thing. Okay, so let's take a look. So from here to like the bottom. Okay, it's 0.4. Okay, that is interesting. I haven't moved that. And from here to bottom is what? 2.2. All right. Let's say that's correct. I think before it worked like that. So we have our knob, we have our holder, right? So from here to here was supposed to be 0.4. Okay, let's do it, 0.4, like this, and from this to this to 0.2. Oh, and the print is done. Oh, that is perfect. Okay, in theory, this should be finished in a way. I can send it. Yeah, we can print that. And we can go back to this maybe on Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Okay, so no stream tomorrow. But on Friday we can pick it up from here. Okay, let's see. So that will be, let's make it knob, mouse, and this one is, what was it? 20, make it 54. Okay, so that's the knob together with the shaft. Okay. Then we have a new holder. Let's do it. Holder, let's make it 54 as well. And then we have this whole thing. Okay, these are not really important. This one is important, so this goes away, this goes away, and this goes away. Okay, that's this one part still. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot one more thing, because we don't have mounting holes over here. Just in case I want to mount it. Okay, should be quick. Let's do it like this, circle, maybe not even circle. We can just project these over here, so just project 1, 2. Yeah, fast and easy. Okay. We can hide this one, and okay, over here. I was afraid I projected nothing. Okay, so that will be, what can I call it? Bearing holder. Let's make it 54 as well. Okay, over here the print is done. Let's make a new project. This needs to be rotated, this one not, and this one is okay. Maybe let it arrange. Okay. Alright, slice it. I'm gonna print it later. Let's go pick it up, the one that just finished, and let's see how does it look like now with the smaller knob, and yeah, and it should be shorter. Okay, be right back. Okay, maybe before, let's send it to print. I can check it out later. I think I will be more happy with mechanical encoder instead of magnetic one. Magnetic one is cool, yeah, but if you put it together with the bearing, it's kind of too loose. I'm worried that it might, you know, be too easily moved, and you know, then the volume will go crazy. Something that probably is not nice. And with the mechanical one we have this nice click, so it's kind of might be better, but still something to explore. We can, okay, can we try all of them? Well, technically yes, we can have like extra wires, and maybe you can swap it. Okay, anyways, okay, so that was supposed to be our magnet mount. Okay, that is kind of okay, even too loose maybe. Maybe I should make it like 3 point something, because it's kind of okay, falling off. Okay, let's forget about the magnet for now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that is nice. Really low profile. I can't even grab it. Yeah. And as you can see, it's not that much crooked. Yeah, you can rotate it, no problem. Yeah, I think that would be okay. All right, so see how it goes. Maybe we'll stick to the magnetic encoder, maybe not. Maybe we'll go with the mechanical one. But for the mechanical one, oh yeah, we kind of have everything almost done. What would need to be redesigned? Well, actually, maybe even nothing, because we can keep the switch on the bottom. That was kind of like a plan originally, but I ended up having it like attached to the bottom of the encoder, so it doesn't really change anything, does it? No, I think it should be fine. It should work either way. Okay, we can test it on Friday. It's printing right now, and yeah, Okay, small progress, still a lot of things to try, but yeah, we're slowly getting there. Thank you very much for joining today. I hope you liked it. I know the progress is kind of slow, but as you can see, I'm trying to like bring you along the way. You can see how my design process goes. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes things don't work. What can you do? Thank you very much for watching today. Please come back on Friday. I think, yeah, should be Friday. We will continue. Maybe I would print some more variants in the meantime, so maybe you can compare some stuff, see how things look like. And yeah, enjoy your afternoon, have plenty of rest, and I see you all on Friday. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.